256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Hey, wait! I'm not carrying the school kids right now. Move out of the way.
Please, mister, we'll be late to get home, please.
It is rush hour, so much traffic, and you don't pay the full fare.
Let them in. Can't you see it is getting dark?
I won't. You can get off if you have a problem.
If she gets out, I'm getting out too. Let the kids in.
Even me, I'll get out.
And me?
Yes.
Hey, okay. Hey. Sorry. Come in, all of you. Even you kids get in. Let's go.
Change is me. It's you, it's us. We can make it happen. Twaweza.
Rock Point 256.
Dear listeners, we are grateful that you have tuned in again to Uganda's best radio drama, Rock Point 256. Every time you tune in, you make us proud because we do not want you to miss any episode of this great drama. Today, we'll be listening to episode 384. But before we do, let's have a recap of what happened last time in episode 383.
Jackson tells Denzo how Tom was responsible for the death of his father.
I wish he were around to appreciate what we are trying to do here. Honestly, it was so sudden. Guma's death was a shock to all of us who loved him genuinely.
It was? And you were the last person to see him alive.
It was not only me. His son Tom was right here, and my workers, they all witnessed it. Terrible, I tell you, terrible. He gripped his arms on the chest and fell right there, over there, on the earth.
But what happened really?
Hey, that boy, Tom, he rushes in where only fools dare rush. You know your brother is extremely emotional.
Help me to understand.
On that fateful day, Tom came to insult me about my construction. That it was illegal and a lot of insults, which resulted into heated argument.
Mama Sam suggests to Peter that he needs to consider circumcision.
Why are you bringing up this circumcision issue after all these years that we have been married?
You seem to be scratching your delicate parts more and more these days.
You mind your delicate parts and I'll mind mine.
I got the information from the clinic. If you have a problem in that area, circumcision will help. It helps with hygiene and cleanliness.
What has scratching got to do with circumcision?
If you think I'm telling lies, go to the health center and find out.
And now on Rock Point 256, episode 384.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Oh, Dewo, you're welcome.
Don't try to sweeten yourself on me, Blessing, because all I have come for is my daughter.
Come on, Dewo. Have a seat by the veranda as I collect this rubbish.
All I want is my daughter. I'm not here to sit.
You're in such a foul mood this morning, and I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm warning you, Blessing, not to play your games with me. I'm not Steve because, as you already know, I can do anything.
Come on, Dewo. Which daughter are you talking about?
Damalie ran away from home yesterday, and I know she must be here. I wonder why you people are so bent on destroying my family. Blessing, what do you people want from me?
Honestly, Dewo, I have not seen Damalie in a long time.
I'm 100% sure that she's inside your house. You hid her the other time, and you also kept peace here for months when she ran away from my home. Damalie is inside there.
I'm sorry, Dewo, but she is not here.
Well then, let me first search your house to be sure.
Why would I lie to you?
Because you have done it before.
Well, this is different.
Then you have nothing to fear. Just get out of my way because I don't have all day here.
You just can't search my house like that.
Says who? Get out of my way.
Steve! Come and save me from this man.
Hey, what's going on here? Dewo, what brings you here this early? What have you done to my wife?
He cuffed me here.
I'm only looking for my daughter, Steve. But your stupid wife here...
Hey, Deo, never call my wife stupid again.
I'll call her whatever I please if she's hiding my daughter. And I'm going to search your house for her.
You've got to stop him, Steve.
Come on, Deo. That's not the way decent people behave.
Then give me my daughter. Otherwise, I'm going to police to request for a search warrant. And you are going to be charged for child abduction and kidnapping.
To be honest, Deo, Damalie is here. But we are only trying to protect her. She said she was scared.
You have her? See? You are jealous that my daughter is beautiful and brainy with such a rich suitor to boot.
Come on, Deo. Damalie is like a daughter to us.
I have always known that you dislike me, Steve. But hiding my daughter when I have a rich suitor at hand is the extreme.
What you're doing is wrong and criminal. Damalie is Joy's age.
And who do you think you are to tell me about Damalie's age? As if you have forgotten that I'm her father. People like you who lecture us about age only to go behind your back and front their daughters. I have met your kind, but I will not be fooled.
Deo, how can you think that of us?
Just get me my daughter, you jealous pig. Damalie, come and we go.
Did you just call me a pig?
Just give me my daughter instead of wasting my time.
I have never seen a more uncouth person.
Damalie, if you know what's good for you, come out here before I come for you.
I am here, Dad.
Wear your shoes very fast. I have no time to waste.
But I do not want to get married, Dad.
You're just a child. You don't know what's good for you. Come and we go.
Don't hurt the girl. You're hurting her.
Do you know why I have called you urgently for this assembly school?
No, sir.
Well, I called you here because I am disappointed. Why is it that each time I walk around, every class is making noise? The rest of you need to allow the candidates to concentrate for their finals. The only problem is that they are also a collection of empty tins. How can candidates even waste time calling the headmaster an idiot? And some of you think it is funny. Who laughed there near you, Freddy?
Where, sir?
Someone in that corner where you are seated laughed. Someone in your clique of P7 candidates, Freddy.
Not me, sir.
That is the kind of unseriousness I am talking about. Candidates who have no sense of shame and direction. If I were you, I would not even be eating after those poor mock results.
That's a joke.
And how would you survive?
Who said that? Is that you, Freddy?
Yes, sir.
Now that's the unseriousness I am talking about. It is the reason you people are failing. How do you talk when I am talking?
I was just wondering if you wouldn't die without eating.
Quiet all of you. Wondering if you wouldn't die without eating. Did you have to wonder aloud?
I'm sorry, sir.
Your parents are always storming my office complaining about your poor performance, yet you are here just fooling around? I do not know what is wrong with this school. The pupils are stupid and the teachers are so lousy.
The teachers?
Yes, Teacher Mark. I don't think that you teachers are doing your best. Otherwise, results would not have been this poor. If you do not put in the effort, I might have to write to the ministry to do something about you.
But headmaster...
I don't want any interruptions today, Teacher Mark.
But what you've said about the teachers is rather rude.
That is the exact attitude I am referring to. I am warning you against interrupting me and you are still doing the same thing. But I will not allow the school to go to the dogs. Now, what is happening over there, Dorothea?
This one has urinated on himself.
Where is the class teacher for P1? Take your child away.
It's already break time, sir.
Is it Dorothea? Anyway, I know some of you have not even listened to anything I said. You are only thinking about playing. Okay, go.
Can't you keep quiet? Now enter the house.
But I want to be in school, Daddy.
Just keep quiet and tell me how you dare to escape from home without informing anyone. Do you know that we did not sleep at all looking for you, Damalie? Do you know that? Now tell me, why did you run out?
I am so scared, Daddy.
Scared of what?
I don't No.
Talk, otherwise I'll smash your ugly head.
The marriage.
The marriage? Oh, it's your mother who advised you to run out. And how did you know about the marriage?
I heard you arguing with Mommy last night.
You have nothing to fear, my daughter. You see, you are a very beautiful and brilliant girl. And I want the best for you because I'm your father. Do you hear me?
Yes, Dad.
Now, this man comes from a very rich family. You are extremely lucky because such chances do not happen to many girls. You'll never even lack anything.
But, Dad, I want to finish my education.
Yeah, and this family is going to educate you in the best school in Matari. That is far much better than Rock Point Foundation School.
I don't want to go. I want to stay here with Mother and Dorothea.
Damalie, life is going to be so good.
I just do not want to get married to Konake's son. I don't even know him.
But what's wrong with you? You are ruining a very good opportunity.
I've made up my mind and I'm not going to get married.
And I'm going to slap you again if you ever say that nonsense to me again.
Daddy, you're killing me. Mommy, come on, help me.
That is for your stupidity. That I have made up my mind. I'm not going to get married. I have decided for you and you will get married to Konake's son. My word is final.
Damalie, my daughter, what is happening to you? Damalie, Deo, what is happening? Damalie's here.
I found her hiding at Steve's home.
Oh my, she's crying.
I had to beat some sense into her. She's here telling me she doesn't want to get married.
Of course she doesn't, Deo.
Is that what you have to say, you stupid woman? Don't you realize that there's some village boys probably already targeting to get her pregnant?
Damalie's not that kind of girl.
That's what you think.
No, but you've slapped her so hard, Deo. Her eye has even turned black.
Hey, that should teach her to do as I say.
Oh my God, Judith. I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, the studio feels so different without Goma.
I know, Judith.
I had this feeling that maybe I would find him in his office.
Oh, Judith. Come, let me give you a hug.
Pauline, it's been so hard. I needed to talk to you.
You can't talk to me.
I've been meaning to come and see you because you're the only one I can trust now.
Do not scare me, Judith. What is it?
I don't know which way to turn. Honestly, there's nobody I can talk to.
What is really eating you, Judith?
Denzo.
He shouldn't be someone to give you sleepless nights.
You don't understand, Pauline. How could Goma have kept such a secret from me? I ask myself, did I even know Goma?
But Goma cherished you.
Then why did he never tell me he had a son? We shared everything.
I don't know why, Judith, but maybe Goma wanted to protect you.
What in the name of love could he protect me from? Tell me. You are the love doctor. You should know these things.
I can't speak for Goma, but maybe the person we should be feeling sorry for now is Denzo. The poor boy grew up without knowing a father's love.
What if he's here to claim Goma's property? Have you even thought about that?
Give the boy the benefit of doubt. He's here to grieve a father he never knew.
And Yokana, God, what is that man here for?
I don't know Goma's family.
The first time he comes to visit, I promise the first time all he can do is monitor how much money the farm is making. Is the radio station profitable?
It could be that he's just grieving.
Grieving? Or thieving?
I'm sorry. To be honest, it's hard going here at the studio too. We do not have petty cash. We can't give staff their daily transport allowances.
You should have told me.
I didn't want to bother you.
Then you should have talked to Solomon.
We did, and he tried to help from his personal account, but the money he gave us got finished too.
Also, what's the problem?
It's the bank. Guma was a signatory and we were told we couldn't withdraw unless we attach his death certificate.
Oh, sorry. I'll give a copy to Tom to bring tomorrow.
Oh, that will be great.
I should go.
Oh, yeah, but we still need to talk. I'll pass by your home over the weekend.
Oh, that will be great. I'll be looking forward.
Okay.
Come in, please. It's you again, Mama Sam.
Yes, and I'm here with Mama Irene.
What is it today, Mama Irene? Please have a seat, but I have just a few minutes to spare.
This won't take long, Headmaster.
Say it then, Mama Sam.
My children failed the Wezo test.
And so did mine.
What? What is that Uwe thing?
You mean you do not know about Owezo?
What is that now?
This is amusing. A whole headmaster does not know Uwezo?
Well, I do not. What is it about?
Uwezo is an exam that is designed to test a child's level of understanding of English, arithmetic, and reading.
For example, Uwezo measures whether your child is reading at the level of a P6 or a P3.
And so?
And so, some children in P6 have a standard of reading of a child that is in P3.
So who or what is this Uwezo? And who sets the standard?
Uwezo is an NGO with expertise in education.
We in our schools are the experts in education, madam.
Then how have our children failed mocks and now Uwezo showed that they are fit to be in P3? They can't even add simple mathematics.
Those failures are from children who are not serious about learning.
Not serious?
Yes.
The whole grade is not serious?
That is what I see, Mama Irene.
Even Mama Irene's child, Susan, who has been coming first in class since he started school, failed.
The Uwezo test shows Susan's work is no better than P4 level.
And the same with my Richard and Sam. Our children are promoted to the next grade, whether they succeed or not.
Well, madam, it is government's policy that all children should be promoted and should never repeat a class.
Exactly. What is the meaning of that?
Promotion is automatic. If you look at your Susan's report, she has been scoring a total of less than 100 in 4 subjects. And she is always in Division 3.
I don't even know the meaning of that.
Why haven't you been telling us that?
Well, now you know. And we also include it on the reports. And if you don't mind, I am on my way out now.
Please tie that rope tighter, Peter.
First push the boat nearer, John.
I can't. The waves aren't too strong. Come help me carry the fish to the shore. I can't wait to go home and rest.
Man, you are lucky.
Lucky?
Yes.
How?
You at least get to look forward to going home.
What do you mean?
Mama Sam has been giving me a lot of trouble. I think she knows about Mega.
Of course she does. I told you that.
She has been asking all kinds of suspicious questions about second-hand clothes because that's the business that Mega is in.
Now that she has found out, you are worried. You weren't bothered before.
And now she's talking about circumcision. Can you believe it?
My advice is that you drop Mega.
What? You can't be serious.
I'm very serious.
You don't know Mega.
I know Mega. That fat brown lady who sells shirts. I know her.
Now I know that you know her.
Well, your wife is just being tactful. But Mega is the reason she wants you to circumcise.
How do you know that?
She's worried about contracting an STI or HIV from you.
Come on. My Mega cannot have such low-life illnesses.
You can't judge a book by its cover. That pleasurable affair can lead to a lifetime of heartache.
What if my plan is to drop Mama Sam and keep Mega?
What?
Man, Mega is the best thing that has happened to my life.
I thought like that until reality set in.
What do you mean?
When I went to Jembe, I met this beautiful woman called Chantal.
That Chantal who stayed in Rock Point?
You couldn't have missed her.
Oh, damn. That lady was hot. She was pregnant but hot all the same.
See? But she tore my family apart.
How?
Chantal followed me from Jembe back to Rock Point.
Chantal turned up at the restaurant 8 months pregnant and announced that the baby was mine.
God in heaven, that must have been a mess.
That day changed my life. Both women pregnant, both tested HIV, and both turned out positive.
What?
They blamed me.
Oh God. But I doubt that my Mega can do that. She has more brains than that.
You don't know what a woman drunk with love and jealousy can do.
Mega wouldn't. We have had a good thing going for long, and I...
Drop Mega.
That's like driving a nail through my heart. I'd rather drop Mama Sam.
And why haven't you done that yet?
Because she might go off with my children.
I'm just giving you advice like a friend. It's up to you. Let's start sorting the fish.
Okay.
I want to go home and rest.
Oh, Judith, you mean you haven't been in? I have been knocking on this gate for the last 5 minutes.
I'm just coming back, Nana. What is it that you want?
I am here to check on you. How have you been?
Fine. Anything else? I'm going in.
Judith, you're not even inviting me inside?
If it is your Kana you want to talk to, go ahead. He's inside.
Come on, Judith. What's with the hostility?
Do not act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
What did I do to you?
How could you have kept silent about Denzo? Only to embarrass me before all those people? I really thought that you are my friend.
Judith, like I said in the meeting, Guma never...
Guma what? Never spoke to you about it? Rubbish. The whole family is full of liars.
Judith, what I said in the meeting is all I knew about Denzo.
And the first time you decide to say anything is in front of the whole family? You never came to me once in all those years. Yet you knew Guma had a child?
Because Denzo was Guma's secret and not mine. And how would I have been sure that Guma had never told you?
But you kept it a secret up to the funeral. You could have come and told me. And now Denzo is staying with you? Is that what a friend does?
Denzo is my nephew, as Tom is. He is my blood. Why would I leave him in the cold?
Oh, sure. And I'm not blood, right? So you're happy plotting to have Denzo lay a claim on my husband's property?
Denzo is Guma's son. He has a right to Guma's property.
You see? I knew it. You want Denzo, who just walked in from nowhere, to come here and take what I labored for with my late husband.
Honestly, Judith, I expected you of all people to reason better than that. The boy has a right to some of Guma's estate.
Is that how you have repaid my loyalty and friendship, Nana?
Someone else might also think that you want your children to take up their late stepfather's property, yet the real blood son is left in the cold.
What? What are you insinuating, Nana?
I meant every word I said, Judith. From the way you are insistent, it seems that you think that Rebecca and Robert are more of sons to Guma than Denzo. Isn't it enough that that boy did not even get to enjoy his father's wealth up to this day?
And am I the one who refused him to enjoy it?
I am just saying that to help you see some sense, Judith. You seem to have lost your mind when you lost Guma.
Your whole family is really getting to me. You, your Kana, and Denzo. How did I even end up marrying in such a family? Now, get out of my compound, now.
Judith.
Just go and never bother coming back. You are the wolves in sheep skins they talk about.
Come on, Judith. You're taking this issue too far.
Just go, Nana. I know whose side you're on, liar. Unless you're coming to your relatives, your Kana and Tom. Don't come looking for me.
Honestly, I cannot imagine that you're reducing yourself to this level.
I don't care about your opinion of my level. Just get out of my gate, wolf.
Now, this is real drama. If Judith continues like this with her good friend Nana, hell will break loose.
Forget the drama. I want us to be realistic about these things. What do you think about Judith's anger towards Nana?
Well, you know me. I really try to be realistic about things in life. So I understand where Judith is coming from, but I also understand where Nana is coming from.
What does that mean? Break it down for me, please.
Okay. First, Judith, out of the blue, finds out that Guma had a son. Yeah? So she thought that maybe Guma, after all, did not know about this child as well.
Okay.
Yeah? Shock of her life is when she finds out that Guma actually knew, and even more, that her sister-in-law, who also happens to be her tight friend Nana, also knew.
And for Nana?
Well, you never know what lovers tell themselves when they are alone. So I'm thinking that Nana thought that Guma had found his own way of informing Judith about Denzo.
Don't you think that Nana should at least have probed to find out how much Judith knew prior to Guma's death? Then, and only then, would she have found out Judith actually knows nothing.
You shouldn't forget that Nana could also have feared to bring up an issue that Guma had probably never raised with his wife. Don't you know that Judith could have had an understanding with Guma over this kind of information?
Well, maybe let's just say that Guma thought he would inform Judith in his own time. Because it's not like he cheated on her to get Denzo. Now that would have caused him to hide this information.
Oh, maybe the lesson to our listeners would be that secrets in marriage can be detrimental. First, if the person finds out from someone else, they can be suspicious about why you are hiding the information. But also, in the event of a disaster like death, problems and disagreements like these can arise. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Peter made me laugh, saying that just thinking of dropping Mega gives him a heart attack. That he would rather drop Mama's son.
Listeners, what would you do if you were in Peter's dilemma? Drop Mega? Drop Mama's son? Or keep them both, knowing the stress that can bring? But while you plan to get back to us, I will give you my opinion. Yeah? Never open your heart and your feelings to someone else if you already have another in your life. It will only complicate your life for nothing and expose you to heartbreak and all sorts of infections. Just ask John.
And what do you think about the way the headmaster called his teachers lousy right in front of their students?
Oh, just like Teacher Mark told him, I think the headmaster was plain rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would at least have waited for their staff meeting and blasted them whichever way he pleased. But in front of their pupils? No, that was disrespectful.
I agree with you there. Sometimes our superiors get out of hand. I hope the teachers will be able to voice their unhappiness at what he did.
Yeah. Well, our time is fast running up and we need to be winding up. I'm sorry I'm not going to talk about Damalie's plight this time round because her situation just makes my heart bleed.
Aww.
Yeah. But you, our dear listeners, should tell us what you think Damalie or Peace should do.
But before we sign out, we always make it a point to read some of the comments from you, our dear listeners.
Okay, on Facebook, Bright Musinguzi needs help. He wrote on our wall saying, I am circumcised and sometimes my scars pain me. Should I think that there's a problem in future? Thank you, Musinguzi. And here at Rock Point 256, as you already know, we offer information on circumcision. What I know is that when you're circumcised and you follow the instructions of the doctors, there should not be a problem after circumcision. The best thing to do is to go back to the health center where you were circumcised from and talk to a trained health provider. But it could be that you have a sexually transmitted infection because painful scars are not a usual occurrence on scars from circumcision.
However, you can call our toll-free hotline on 0800 200 600 for more information and counseling about what to do.
The rest of our listeners can also send us letters to Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734 Kampala, or send us an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256 and let us know what you think about Rock Point.
You can also join us on Facebook or Twitter and leave a comment or a message, or send us an email at our new email address, rockpoint@cdfuug.co.ug.
More importantly, if you need counseling or information concerning early marriage, inheritance of property, community involvement in the education of their children, HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence, or other health issues.
Yes, keep in touch with us in any of the ways above.
For those who are listening for the first time, Rock Point 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda with support from the Democratic Governance Facility,
New Heights with clearance from Uganda AIDS Commission and funding from United States Agency for International Development, USAID.
and from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, it's you, it's us.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the break. You are still listening to the annual District School Debate on Parliament Affairs. On the right, we have Gordon Boys School. On the left, we have Beth Girls School. Now, this question goes to Gordon High School. What is the name of the area LC2 chairman?
Repeat the question, please.
What is the name of the area LC2 chairman?
Pass.
Over to you, Beth Girls School.
Pass.
Well, that is 0 points for both Gordon Boys School and Beth Girls School. The next questions will determine if Gordon Boys School or Beth Girls School win the debating competition for this year. Question to Beth Girls School. What is the name of the area member of parliament?
That is Honorable Titus Odongo.
That is correct. Now, over to you, Gordon Boys School. Give us one role that the area member of parliament is supposed to carry out.
Build roads?
Wrong. A member of parliament does not build roads. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this year's annual District School Debate on Parliament Affairs is Beth Girls School. Well, do you know who your local leaders are? Do you know what your member of parliament is supposed or is not supposed to do? Listen to Rock Point 256 and learn more about what the Constitution says on the roles of your elected leaders.
Rock Point 256. He's cleverly rocking you. Rock Point